There's a reason why people call Meghan Markle Princess Pushy, and we're going to look into some video clips today that demonstrate that from royal events to red carpets, Meghan has a habit of physically moving people subtly and deliberately, and sometimes not so subtly. This isn't one awkward moment, it's a pattern, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. So let's break down a couple of Meghan's pushy moments and what they reveal about her need for control. But before we begin, here's the intro. Welcome to Revealing the Narc. Join me as I highlight narcissistic traits in celebrities and public figures. Everything here is in my opinion and not professional advice. If you enjoy the analysis, please like and subscribe. Okay, everyone, let's get right into it. This first moment occurred on October 26, 2018. I actually have two different clips of Meghan at this event. And just as a reminder, Harry and Meghan at this point have been married a little over 3 months. Meghan has announced her pregnancy. They announced it at Princess Eugenie's wedding, which occurred about 10 days before this October 26th date. And it turns out this was in Australia. Meghan was wearing that bird dress, the Oscar de la Renta dress. And yeah, that's the dress that we're going to be looking at. A lot of people don't like this dress, but I I kind of do. I do. Let me know what you think. Drop that in the comments. And just as the royal parents to be presented a couple of awards during the ceremony to honor the highest achievements in conservation and adventure. Oh, that's hypocritical. That is so hypocritical. So exactly what are you guys doing to conserve? Please let me know. Okay, so let's get into that first clip. Here's Meghan giving an award to a young lady, and she tells her, "Look, that's enough. Now it's time to take a picture. We don't have time for small talk. Just get ready. It's time for that picture." This is a time that Meghan says, "Move over, Harry. The people want to meet me. Scoot it. It's my turn. It's my turn. Move it, Harry." Do you guys see it? Please let me know what you all think. Here, let's play it again. Oh, move it, Harry. They're all here to see me. She doesn't, I mean, I said earlier she makes it subtle, but she really doesn't, right? Here's another clip from Australia. They are getting ready to sign the book, and Meghan just like, it's unbelievable. She pushes he even looks back like, What just happened? What just touched me?" Let's watch that again. She does this so much, you guys, though. Like, a lot of Sussex Squad comment, like, "How much time do you spend making these clips?" And really not that much time because Meghan is doing this all the time. Oh my goodness, it's too much. The next two clips are from October 2019, October 2nd, actually. So this is a few days before their trip to Australia, and they are meeting Nelson Mandela's widow. This first clip, she goes to push him, but he's already gone. He's, I don't know, one step, two steps ahead of her. And then, was that a mask slip at the end? Yeah, she's pretty upset that she missed him. And then literally just a few minutes later, she does it again when they're walking into the door. And maybe this time it's not a push, but it's definitely guiding him where he needs to go. It's a lot. I would be so annoyed if my partner was walking around with me like that. Here's Meghan pushing two people so that they take an appropriate picture, Harry and this young girl. And then she looks like so lovingly at Harry. "There you go, Harry. Go stand in your spot." When I was doing research for this video, I stumbled across this article, which says Meghan Markle's sweater is a page out of Kate Middleton's style book. I hate saying Kate Middleton. She's Catherine, Princess of Wales. And this article was written March 23, 2018. So this push actually happened about 2 months before Harry and Meghan's wedding. Here's that outfit she was wearing in that video. Here's the reference to Catherine, Princess of Wales in the second paragraph. It says, "While many in the spotlight wouldn't dare be caught as a fashion repeat offender, Catherine, Princess of Wales set a precedent for clothing long ago, making it clear that it's okay to wear the same thing twice, especially when you have to fund your own wardrobe." From what I remember, Meghan, in one of the years, I think it was, I don't remember if it was 2018 or 20. Literally spent 10 times more than Catherine did. Meghan spent like $1 million or £1 million, something like that. And in that same year, Catherine spent 100,000. So Meghan is really not one to wear things twice. It actually doesn't happen that often. Another interesting thing in this article is this. It says, since Meghan cannot receive gifts from designers or publicists, unlike most celebrities and influencers, she has to be smart about building her wardrobe. Investing in high quality basics is therefore a must. This immediately reminded me of an excerpt from Tom Bower's Revenge, and here it is. I'm going to read it. It begins. Palace gossip related that the publicity departments of some famous designer labels, Chanel, Dior, Armani, Givenchy, and others, had been surprised by calls from a member of Meghan's staff with a request. Meghan would be delighted if the house were to bequeath a handbag, shoes, or an accessory to Kensington Palace in the near future. These items would be treated as goodwill gifts, the publicists were told. The women were puzzled by what they called the Duchess's discount. In the past, their offers of gifts to Kate had been rejected on the principle that the royal family did not accept freebies. Meghan's staff, it appeared, were not worried by that rule. So Meghan absolutely expected gifts from designers or publicists. And it's interesting to me that this is being called out in this article. And it reminds me of what a terror she was in 2016, recording her second campaign with Reitman's, a fashion store, and it's mid-level fashion, you could say. One of the things she did is she demanded a pair of Aquazzura shoes for the video, for the commercial that she was filming. The funny thing is, I've looked at the commercial, I don't think you can even see her shoes. After filming closed, because it was Reitmans that bought the shoes should stay with Reitmans. There were a couple of women on the set and they were like, "Where did those shoes go?" And everyone was shocked because Meghan went home with them, allegedly. It's in Tom Bower's book and he hasn't been sued. And we all know how litigious Harry and Meghan are. So I think that says a lot. In this clip, Harry and Meghan are visiting Bristol, I believe. This is February 1st, 2019. So Meghan is pregnant at this time, and there's a little bit of snow during this. Meghan actually was really pushy of Harry a lot on this trip, and I think it may be that she just really wanted to get out of the snow because there's several moments that she does this while they're walking around outside. And let's watch this one. So she pushes Harry back, like, "Stop interacting with the children. It's just so strange." I don't know what she's trying to accomplish with that push. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about that. This is another clip of Meghan before the wedding. This is exactly a month before the wedding. It's April 19, 2018, I believe. This was, according to what I found online, a women's empowerment reception. And some of the articles at the time came out saying that she broke royal protocol by wearing black because black is normally worn for funerals. And guess what shoes she's wearing? She's wearing Aquazzura shoes. Oh my goodness. I've heard it's one of her favorite brands, but okay, so here we go. Let's watch the clip. They're walking in. Oh, go ahead, Harry. It's time, Harry. I mean, anytime they're walking through a door, she's pushing him. There's actually a clip I made from this event that requires some explanation, and they're actually standing with Boris Johnson, I believe it is. I need to make a clip about that one. This event occurred a couple days after the video we just saw, and they were attending the memorial service of Stephen Lawrence, who was a young teen who was brutally unalived by a racially motivated attack in 1993. So it's a very serious and somber event. And it's interesting to me also that Meghan always talks about how she wasn't treated fairly, that she wasn't allowed to do so. She wasn't so involved in the family, but you guys can see that there's so many events that are leading up to the wedding that she is part of. In this moment, this is when they're leaving and Meghan wants out of there. She, like, literally doesn't let go. She doesn't have her hand move from off of his back until he responds to her demand of letting go. This one is from an Invictus event, April 6, 2018, and it is for the Invictus Games UK trials. You can see Meghan come forward, tap Harry, let him know it's time for him to move so he can be introduced to the veteran. And it's kind of a weird movement that Harry does. I don't know, he does like a body roll and steps back. Oh my gosh, is he doing what I think he's doing at the end there? Oh, I hope not. That grosses me out. I mean, what is he doing? You guys, what is he doing at the end? What is he bending down like that for? I don't get it. I don't know what he's doing. The next two clips make me very mad because of when they are happening. This one is in September of 2022. It's September 6th. So this is 2 days before Her Majesty the late Queen passed away. They're in Dusseldorf, and Meghan is just pushing Harry aside, tapping him, letting him know that she's there and that it's time for him to move. And the last one is actually during the walkabout after the Queen's funeral. You can see Catherine and William standing next to Harry and Meghan. And during this whole event, I've made a lot of clips from it. Meghan is always watchful of where William is and pushes Harry along. And this is one of the moments that she does that. She reaches out to him, tries to make it look like she's being loving, and is hurrying him along. It's just so rude. It may be that she's trying to not be in the middle of the two brothers, even though metaphorically she did get in the middle of the two brothers. The fake concern is what gets me so much. I've shown you so many clips today of how many times she's pushed Harry, and she you've never seen her be like loving in her push. And here, when she's trying to be loving, it's just not genuine. She's trying to rush him along. I feel like in this video, I have said the same thing over and over again because she's constantly pushing him, and it's always for the same reason. It's either move over so that I can meet whoever you're talking to, or it's push people forward so that the picture is perfect, or it's come on, Harry, walk inside the building. She's constantly directing everybody around her. And you guys, I'm going to end with a video I posted yesterday. I can't stop laughing at this one. I'm going to play this video without the audio because it might be copyrighted. But if you can go to my X, my Insta, my TikTok, or my YouTube shorts, you can hear this with the audio. For some reason, YouTube allows you to play music during the shorts. I think maybe it has to do with how long the clip is, but I'm pretty sure it'll get flagged if I show it in a full length video. So what you're going to see here is Harry and Meghan are in Jamaica. They're attending the premiere for the Bob Marley movie. Harry's speaking to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And actually, there's a lot that can be talked about this whole circumstance because Catherine and William had gone to Jamaica and there were a lot of events that happened. I don't know a lot about it. I think I should make a video about it though, because it does explain a lot of Meghan's desire to be noticed here. What you'll see Meghan do is she'll reach out to tap Harry on his bum. Her hand may not touch, okay, but the intent is to let Harry know that he is done talking. It is time for Meghan to talk to the Prime Minister, and it's also to tell him, look, I'm here, so stop talking. So here's that clip. Meghan reaches out right there to let him go, and then she stands there just making that predatory eye contact to try to force the end of this conversation. I made a video earlier this week, two days ago, I want to say, where I showed a lot of clips where Meghan does this behavior where she is just staring at someone when she wants to jump into the conversation. This is something I think also deserves to be explored. It's her way, it's predatory basically. You know, when you just feel someone's eyes are on you, that that's an instinctual that's an instinctual response that we have, and Megan is playing into that. She literally is a predator, allegedly, and in my opinion. So I'm curious to know what you all think about this. Did you like this video? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to leave a link for the video I made on Friday that also I talked through a bunch of clips. People really loved it. So I'm just going to leave it here for your convenience. And yeah, I want to thank you all so much for listening. If this was interesting to you, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I drop a new video. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to check out the video I posted 2 days ago where I do a similar analysis of a bunch of Meghan Markle cringe moments, and I know that you will enjoy them. So thanks again, everybody. Bye.